Where is the adapter?
87.5 kilos on bar.
And good morning to Colleen on day 6 of the 2016 World Classic Powerlifting Championships. We're doing the 2 platform coverage again. We're on platform 2 today. A reminder that the service we can provide on this platform is very basic. It's one camera, but one camera or no, we have a great commentary team today. Well, you got me, but you've also got the wonderful Bonita Law.
Bonita Law, I am here this morning.
Welcome, Bonita. Lovely to have you back again.
Loving it too. Thank you for letting me come back.
You're more than welcome. And you join us on platform 2 for the women's 47 kilo open class. We've had a couple of very slight problems setting up because we are covering the 2 platforms today. You haven't missed much. This is the 3rd lifter up, and it's from Great Britain, and it's Rebecca Heath in the first round.
Nice. Well, that's platform 1. We got the wrong thing here. Oh, it's just really slow. Okay, it just has a little slow lag back there. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is the 47s.
All right.
We'll get there, folks.
We got it.
And hoping the voices will hold out. It's been a long 5 days so far. We've seen fantastic lifting from the masters and from the sub-junior and the junior men and women. Now we are into the open,
which is going to be a great battle today. Like, looking it up, it's all going to be close numbers. Like the squats, it'll start like showing people, getting a little bit ahead. But benches
certainly is. And looking at looking at projections based on openers, we've got 1 and 337.5, 1 and 327.5, 1 and 320, 1 and 315. And those are just openers, and we don't know what jumps these ladies are going to take. We don't know who's going to make their lifts. We don't know what disasters are going to befall someone.
We don't want to say that word. We don't want to say disaster.
Oh, I've said it. Well, we had a near disaster last night. Thankfully, the Australian lifter is none the worse today. He's got a torn quadriceps, but is otherwise well.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Marissa has been featured on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She can do more.
Next up, we have, I think it's Hannah.
Nope, she just.
No,
lived.
it's
So we got
Rhonda Wong
is
from
our next
Canada.
lifter.
Yeah.
All right, she was real high, 2-1.
We'll see what the referees say. They like it.
And it is good to lift. Three
Three
white
white
lights.
lights, yeah.
I'm sitting there adjusting myself, trying to see where to see the lights.
Well-
Not seeing. Oh, they were showing her. Huh?
Yeah.
I was peeking over there, just looking over there.
Well, I'm trying to get as much as I can off a quarter screen. That's how we're covering this. We're looking at a quarter screen and a scoreboard and trying to bring you all the information. Obviously, we're picking up on the atmosphere from the hall, but not only are we about 80 feet away from platform 2, we have platform 1 in between.
We have a few lifters opening up with a 107.5,
Yeah,
three of them today.
Next up, we have the Philippines lifter, Leslie Evangelista.
Oh, we got some music playing today. Hear that?
Reaver goes deep, and Reaver Cannon is on the board.
Yeah,
There's a strong setup. She's getting back up. Nice and deep, in my opinion. That was a nice deep squat
Yes.
there.
I think we'll see white
And-
lights.
Waiting for one more light. 2-1. The lift is good.
And
I see.
the red was red, and
Yeah.
powerlifters will know what I mean. There'll be 3 reasons for failure. Well, 3 coloured signals for failure in the squat. Generally speaking, red would be insufficient depth. Blue would be failing to lock the bar out at the top, and yellow would be downward movement of the bar. There are other reasons as well.
Joy, Great Britain.
All right, and so our next lifter is
You're on your own now.
Rikani, right?
That is, yeah, Rikani.
Didn't know this was going to be a touchscreen computer here. Kind of surprised me there.
Yeah, you got to not
Still with
touch
a
it.
solid 107. Ooh.
Looks like a solid one, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that was good.
Still good lift, 2-1. The right judge said
Yeah.
red card.
And of course, as is often the case, first round squats, nothing particularly dramatic is going to happen. Well, we hope.
Yeah.
It's all about getting one on the board. You're a long way towards making a total once you get a squat in, and the lifters will have half an eye on just being in the battle.
Now the next person we have up is the adorable Heather Connor. She's from the Carolinas, a fellow USA lifter.
Okay. Do you know you've got a big advantage of me? If I called her adorable, I'd be removed from the seat.
Oh, but this is her first open worlds.
Okay.
She's a very energetic, fun girl, and I can't wait to see how she does today.
Well, let's see how she goes in her first squat. Oh, that's nice and strong, deep enough, I think. She smiles.
Oh, she's all about smiling. She's just the mini version of me. 3 beautiful white lights.
Yeah.
And then this is our other lifter, Miss Lisa Rothman. This is her first open worlds as well.
Tell us more about her than Danica.
Well, just because I get to know the girls, I just have an advantage because they're Team USA.
Okay.
She's been lifting for a few years, and she came over to USAPL. And look at that beautiful squat.
That is lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, do it. Sorry, I
Can't
just
say that. You're an impartial broadcaster, broadcasting
Daddy. Just because it's USA,
to
I'll
the
be good.
130 nations that are tuned in to hear us this morning.
I want everybody to at least get there first. Everybody.
yeah.
I don't want anybody to bomb.
Well, we got
this
one,
thing.
the Australian, very early on. Got red lights.
she'll come back. She'll come back.
And this
again.
is Stephanie Lagarde, the French lifter, second heaviest opener, 112.5 kilos.
This is only the 47 class. They're a strong bunch of women.
Oh, yeah.
Strong. Down and up. Wow, I think that was a warm-up basically right there.
It was, well, one of the referees didn't like it. He thought it should have stayed in the warm-up room, but she got it 2-1. And next up we have Maria Luisa Vasquez.
Yes. Heaviest opener at 120.
Yeah. She is from Puerto Rico. And if she gets this, all but one of the ladies will have got their opening squat. I'm afraid we can't tell you what happened with Priscilla Smoot, because that was one of the lifts that happened early on before we were able to go on air.
Puerto Rico, they have been like creating a team. Like I've known them like when like with their quick lifters, you know, from when I was younger and whatnot. And they had a pretty stacked team, and now they're slowly getting into having the classic raw lifters.
Right.
They're slowly bringing a stacked team as well. And that was nice and deep.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
I think you could say the same about Canada, Bonita.
Yes.
I mean, we hardly see them at Equipped Worlds anymore.
Yeah.
And this team here, to use your terminology, this Canadian team here is really stacked. We've heard the Canadian anthem playing many times this week already.
Yes.
And you were almost thinking, you know, when I was doing the Open Worlds, where have Canada gone? And the answer is they've all gone classic, and they're here. And they are doing superbly well.
Well, now we're back to Miss Priscilla. At least she went up 2.5 kilos, though. That's what I noticed. So, still going for goals, following the plan.
She's gone up to 95 kilos. Well, she's from the Republic of South Africa.
Oh.
She gets this lift. Well,
Yeah, it says Australia.
She's down as Australia there, but she's got a South African T-shirt. A little bit of confusion we may need.
Maybe borrowing a singlet from somebody.
No, that was high, wasn't it? That's got to be high. What did
Yes.
Well, that's her problem. She's not strength.
No, not at all. She's very strong. It was down and up, lots of speed there.
Now I have to imagine the error is on our screen, because I can't imagine that Australia would come out representing their country in a South African singlet.
No.
And so I guess Smoot sounds more South African than Australia as well.
Oh wait, this is Priscilla. What did we miss?
I'm getting confused now.
We got confused. Sorry. So now we have Priscilla.
Priscilla Smoot. So yeah.
We can't see the other screen.
No. Well, there isn't a South African lifter. I am getting. It will all resolve itself. But this is definitely Priscilla Smoot.
We just didn't see didn't highlight. Didn't go back up there.
Oh,
Priscilla got it. All right. I see where he was. There's a 90 there.
Yeah,
and then a
she
95.
got it 2-1. The lifter we saw was Mariska Casey from South Africa. She got her opener at 85. Mr. Second at 90. Apologies for this. As I say, we are bringing you what we will freely admit is a second-rate service compared to everything that Viva TV normally delivers. But we thought that second rate, in order to bring you both platforms, was preferable to not showing it at all. So this is Rebecca Heath from Great Britain, her second attempt, 102.5 kilos. I can see off here.
Okay.
That's just for the scores, man.
Let's see if I can get this back up and running.
Well, we've lost our score sheet, but I've still got my pictures, and we have lifter information to the left of the screen. We have referee decision information to the right of the screen. We can see the lift, and I'll just bring it to you blow by blow until we get everything else up. Of course, it makes it slightly more difficult to call positions and who's battling for medals, and I'm sure it'll be back soon. But in the meantime, this is 107.5 kilos on the board, and this is for the Finnish lifter. This is Hanna Rantala.
Oh, he's there now. I was trying to get the computer screen going, and that was a bit wow.
Yeah.
That
like
looked
that.
like an
You like
opener
that.
right there.
Didn't
to
it
me.
just?
I don't know, it might be like Leela from yesterday, you know? Just have beautiful 9-for-9 day,
Yeah.
all easy attempts. I think
What
it
could he
be
have,
the
what could he have done
server.
if he tried?
A lot more. I'll say 40 kilos more. Say something crazy.
And what would 40 kilos more have given him?
88 pounds.
The world title,
Oh,
probably.
yes.
Now, next up, we've got the Canadian lifter.
You know, I have another idea to try to get a sheet for us.
No, sorry, it's the Japanese lifter. It's Ri Kani. Now, that rack is quite high for a 47 kilo lifter.
Maybe she's a high bar position,
Yeah.
possibly. They're just so like step-by-step progression, like getting up under the bar, so
Yeah.
meticulous, just beautiful. Strong, stood up straight,
Close arm grip, nice and tight.
couple step walk out.
Now, did she cut
Oh.
that? Knees came
Oh, those
right in.
knees, oh man, that just hurts me.
What do they say? No, it's red.
No, it's 2-1.
Oh, she got it. I
She
only
got
saw
it.
the red. Yeah.
One.
Well, one didn't like it in depth. I'm afraid I have to agree with that one. But the caveat I would always put in, say we're watching on a tiny screen, no direct eye line to the platform. I'm not going to second guess a single referee's decision. I'm just reporting on the lifts, reporting on the decisions.
And we just got our
next
one
up,
angle.
we're going to have Rhonda Wong of Canada, and she is going 115 kilos.
Oops. I'll try to do the function there.
If you're hearing noises in the background, the folks are trying to sort out the computer so we can get the scoreboard back for you. But in the meantime, we'll just watch Rhonda Wong from Canada take her second attempt. I think the problem is actually that the internet has gone down in the venue, so we can't get to the good lift site. But she's fighting. Oh, that looks good. And the referees agree. 3 white lights. Well, we've had 5 great days of lifting, Bonica, but it's always something special when the Open starts, isn't it? Always an extra little buzz about the place.
The Open is just, it's like the Super Bowl. It's the ultimate Super Bowl of like all the it represents the best of your countries coming to the Open and get into each of the weight classes to get the ultimate goal of the team title as well.
Now this is Leslie Evangelista from the Philippines, also 115 kilos on the bar for her second attempt. Knees come in again, she fights it up.
That's just the one thing I always.
That's good.
It was 3 white lights, 3 for 3. Well, 3 white lights, I meant.
What's your thoughts about starting at 8 o'clock in the morning? I always feel it's a little unfair and a little unnatural on the lifters to expect them to perform at their absolute best at this time.
Yes, it's going to be a little rough for me because I'm used to working out at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Are you an 8 o'clock start tomorrow?
No, I'm working it. Well, that's my first 15-minute break at is at 8 a.m. because I start work at 6.
Okay.
So at least I'm up.
Okay.
But not for heavy lifting. But I can do it. I'll just adjust.
So this is
Lisa
Lisa Ruffman.
Deep.
So when do you actually lift?
I lift at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
It is 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
And of course that's lifting at 8 a.m., but that's weighing in at 6 a.m.
So it's,
It's a very early start.
Yeah, I'm usually the very late or the very early.
Yeah.
I haven't been lucky too much with the middle.
So it'll be a little bit of a shock to the system.
Yeah.
So when you get lifetime PBs tomorrow, you're going to change your training pattern.
No, I'm not giving up my work schedule. No, I like my work schedule, 6 to 2:30. And now this is this little Heather Connor.
Yeah, this is the other USA lifter. What did you call her in the first round?
Adorable.
Adorable.
She knows I call her adorable. Oh my gosh.
Does she know I agree with you?
Yeah, probably. If you get the chance to talk to her or anybody can call her adorable. It was solid, down and up. It was solid, nice and tight. 2-1, she did get it.
Yeah, the center referee didn't like it. Other two did. Now I think we're coming up to the last couple in the round. This is Stephanie Lagarde from France again, and she's going 100 and something if the loader would move. I could see.
You're like me, 100. You like the word 117.
117.5.
I haven't been trying to refresh this page too well. I haven't been doing too good. Let me try again.
Well, we really need to get it back before the third round is too far gone, because then we can start calling positions, tell you what lifters are actually battling for. Some will be just looking to accumulate kilos towards their total. Others, while obviously wanting to do that, will specifically be battling for squad medals as well. This is Lagarde, 117.5. She makes that look quite easy.
Yes, very, very strong squatter.
No, referees did not like that. 2-1 fail. Both called it on depth. And now we have Maria Luisa Vasquez from Puerto Rico. She's gone up to 127.5. I think she opened at 120 if I remember, Bonica.
Yes, she did. So 7.5 kilo jump. That's pretty decent.
It is at this this weight class, and as a percentage.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Yesterday we were talking about like percentages, or like how much the gentlemen, how they go up, and versus females, it's a little bit of a difference. Still nice, decent jumps though. But just very methodical, like just step by step. Strong, standing up. That nice 3-step walkout. Deep. That was a good second attempt.
Yeah.
That was a nice call right there. And 3 white lights with it.
Yeah. And well, this is going on in platform 2. Platform 1 with the ladies 43 and 57 kilo classes going back to back. So I guess commentary wise, we've got the lighter workload. We're the ones that get the 20-minute break. We've got Chrissy and Ilya bringing you all the coverage of that over on platform 1. And if you're following this, when you come to the 20-minute break, you might like to switch over to that continuous coverage, and then of course come back to us for the bench press 20 minutes later.
We're an entertaining dynamic duo.
We certainly are. Now this is Mariska Casey from South Africa. Just cut it a little bit in the first one, needs to go deeper. We're in the start of the third round.
Just get deep.
That's a bit deeper. Oh, she's fighting. No. Nearly. And she has to finish with her opener. I think that was 85 if I recall the scoreboard.
I believe it was. And I know Priscilla, she had 92.5 to 95. I don't know what her third attempt is. Looks like it goes up to 100.
This is Priscilla Smoot,
Yep, 100.
representing Australia. She has 100 kilos on the bar.
She's getting psyched up. Oh, yeah, now we got some ladies getting psyched up. I like it.
You're not going to get psyched up third round squats. When are you going to get psyched up? Probably the most difficult lift of the whole competition in many respects.
It is?
Says the guy that doesn't squat. In fairness, the guy that can't squat.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh no, I can't.
Oh.
I'll show you my war wounds later. No, did she cut
Those-
it? Is
yes.
it just deep enough?
Yeah.
No,
I thought it was a little
She got
high.
one white, but just a little bit high.
But she's still high-fiving off the platform. She's
Yeah.
still happy. She doesn't look disappointed. You know. In a sense, she still went down and up with it, just with a
She
little
did.
time, but has the strength for it. That's a positive way to look at it.
Now Rebecca Heath from Great Britain. Also 105 on the bar for Rebecca.
Her coach is Sonny. I know him as Sonny, anyway.
No, that's not Sonny.
Oh, I
that's,
call him Sonny.
That's Aaron.
I always call him Sonny for
The other one's Sonny.
Oh, well,
there is a
called
Sonny.
him- Well, why did I kept calling him Sonny all day
No,
yesterday? He
no,
did correct
he's,
me.
He's polite.
Oh.
He's polite to ladies. He's not polite to me.
Oh, so it was
But that-
Aaron? What was
That's
it?
Aaron Singh.
Aaron.
A-R-U-N.
Oh.
Aaron Singh.
I'm gonna call him.
Great coach, fullest British team all over the world.
I'm gonna call him
No.
Aaron Sonny.
This is Rebecca Heath. Let's watch this. 105, nice
Down,
and deep
up,
and drive.
fight,
No, it
fight,
just
down.
sticks. It just sticks.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
she's
she
not
is
pleased with
grunting.
that.
She's
Well,
not
she
happy.
actually went deeper than she needed to go, didn't she?
Yeah.
No, just to talk this through, one of the British team who does help coach out when he's not lifting is Ranbir Sahota Singh, who goes by the name of Sonny, because Ranbir
Sorry.
Sahota Singh's a bit of, so he is the Sonny. Aaron has a very sunny personality.
See, so that's probably what the connection I
but
had.
he is Aaron.
He did not correct me. Last time I saw him was, oh wow, a long time ago. I think 2014.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of a laugh there.
Well, say hi, Aaron. You're looking very sunny today.
Yup, that's what I'm going to say.
Now the racks are in for the next lifter.
Hannah, I know this is the last.
Yeah, this is the finished lifter, and it's Hannah Rantala. She's going 110 kilos. And from memory of the way the order went the last time, it looks like the two Americans, the French woman and the Puerto Rican,
Yes.
are going to be battling for the gold medal in squat. In the lead at the moment will be the Puerto Rican with 127.5. Anyone who wants the gold medal will have to go at least that heavy. So this is Rikani from Japan up next. She's taking 115 kilos.
Like I said, I love watching the Japan lifters. They just walk up to the bar.
In a serene manner.
Yes. I love it. And it makes me feel like I'm too fast when I watch them, and like I want to slow down and be like them.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks. We all have a different
Yeah.
approach. Some come out screaming to the platform. I remember a kung fu coach where I used to work saying, if you come out screaming, it's too late. You want to come out quiet, determined, with the hairs in the back of your neck standing up.
Yes.
No, that's cut, isn't it? Has to be.
Just the knees hurt me. And 2-1, she
No,
got
she
it.
gets it. Well, I think I called that the same last time, and it was the same outcome. I say the screen we're looking at doesn't really allow us to.
See complete detail.
No,
We're not
there's
getting a
no-
replay.
There's no replays.
We're kind of like, looking at it like the referees are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we've got the front referee position basically.
Yeah.
Now this is Leslie Evangelista again from the Philippines. And in one moment, when the spotter moves into the bar, I'll tell you what's on it. I think it's 117.5.
200 something pounds.
Yeah.
I can't convert that weight.
Well, 120 is 264, so this is going to be in the 250s.
Jeez. Ooh, she got it. That was a little fight there. She got it.
And what do they say?
Yeah, 3 wide lights.
3 wide lights.
Yes.
And I think from memory, it's probably
Is the Canadian?
it's the Canadian, then the 2 Americans.
And
Then the
another-
French woman, and then the
French,
Puerto Rican.
Yes.
And that'll be the end of the squats. Oh, our memory's been tested.
Yes,
today.
it is. I was just going to say that. I'm like, man, we're getting some muscle. Well, not muscle. It does, gray matter work, white matter work, whichever color.
I was accused by Trevor, one of our cameramen, of having too good a memory last night.
It's getting, but so many days we get a little brain fried.
Yeah. So Rewong from Canada, just outside the medals, we think.
I'm trying to get her.
Well, this is 120. I think this could put her in a medal position. Oh, it's a fight. I think that would put her in at least bronze, because didn't the French woman go 122nd? No, this is Lisa Rothman.
Oh, so a bunch of them are going to go for 120, so there could be body weight differences.
It's all she's going to 120 as well. And I'm sorry, we just can't. I really wish we could give you better coverage than this. But as I say, it's this or nothing. And we thought, this was better. At least commentate on the on platform 2 rather than just leave it as picture only.
Yes.
So Lisa Rothman, lifting the same weight as the Canadian just took, and we think that 120 will get at least a bronze, but we just don't know which one on body weight.
Down.
Oh, she's fighting.
Oh, that's a third attempt right there.
Yeah, that is
That
good.
is a third attempt with 3 whites. And she's having a good day for her first time being at IPF Open Worlds.
Now, Stephanie Lagarde, well, she's going 120 this time, which means she actually took less last time. So, one of these lifts could have been for
Trying to
silver.
see the board up there. We can't read it that well, but it did say, looks like she didn't get her second attempt.
No, she didn't.
So that's what she's doing,
she
a
didn't.
repeat.
So this will be the third lifter to end up in 120.
That is the magic number. That is the magic attempt.
And your adorable little friend will be coming next. Now, if she can go more than 120, we know she's lifting
she's
for
very
the silver.
strong. For her age, she's very strong.
No, I think she cut that. What did the referees say? She got it 2-1.
2-1. So she's happy. Little bow there.
Now, Heather Connor, she is going 122.5. And I can say quite definitely we're not sure whether the Canadian or the other American has got the bronze. They're both in 120. But this will give Heather Connor the silver medal in squat. 5 kilos behind the Puerto Rican, 2 kilos ahead of the rest, 2.5 kilos ahead of the next best in the field.
Being coached by Ariane Kamasi for this event. Got a little stomp going. If you watch, she might do a hair flip. Nope, no hair flip.
No, not today. Oh,
deadlifts.
We had some
You will
lovely
see it.
hair flips yesterday.
There it is.
There it is.
She is fierce. When she's on that platform, it is night and day.
Mid depth. Oh yes, she's
Look
got
at that,
it.
screaming
And I
too.
think that's the silver medal right there for
Yeah,
Heather Connor.
oh, she's
yes,
so
it is, and she is so happy.
She is fierce.
And we have one more, Maria Luisa Vasquez, the Puerto Rican lifter. She is safe in gold medal position. She has put another 5 kilos on the bar, taking it up to 132.5. She will be making a big statement, and she will be carrying a lot of kilos forward to her total if she can make this weight. Don't expect any diminution of effort because she's already got the gold. She's one gutsy lifter.
There she
isn't
is. I'm like, where's she coming? But I love.
You're hearing a lot of roars from platform 1. That's an Australian having a successful squat. I can tell you no more than that. She jumps into the arms of her coach.
Oh, it's her husband.
It's just as well.
Now
Vasquez
there goes
fighting
Vasquez.
now.
Yeah.
Do they like the depth? I think they will.
Yeah,
Yes, she
there's
has
our
white
gold.
lights. There's your gold medal is right there with a fantastic 132.5 kilos. And well, that's the end of the squat session. Almost over before it's began. We will take a break for approximately 20 minutes. Remember, platform 1 coverage is continuing if you want to switch over there, but please do come back to us for the 47 kilo class deadlifts. We'll see you again in 20 minutes, but until then, from Bonica and I, bye for now.
Toodles!
and welcome back to our somewhat restricted coverage of the Platform 2 competition. We are just about to start the bench press competition, or the bench press element of the competition, and the first up on the bar, on the platform rather, is...
Mariska.
If the spotter moves, I can tell you.
Oh, you can look at Mariska Casey.
Mariska Casey from South Africa, and she's opening on 47.5 kilos.
And so we can see at least the squats. So it looks like Maria Vasquez was first, Hala Connor second, and then by body weight.
Yeah, Lisa Rothman.
Wow, three-way tie there by body weight.
So Rothman was third in body weight, from Legar in fourth, and Wong in fifth. All lifted 120 kilos.
That's like tight when it has to come down to body weight.
Isn't it just?
That is
yeah,
like
and there's
goosebumps.
only, how close was that?
Just really close, 0.84,
60
0.72,
grams
0.66.
between second and third. 60 grams.
Not much at all. That's what I was saying, like yesterday, it matters when you have to weigh in. Weigh
you
as
don't
light
just
as
make
possible.
the weight, you get in as much under the weight as you can.
So important.
Particularly at international events, local events, you know, you may possibly be head and shoulders above the opposition, and it's not too important. But when you come to national and international championships, it's not just about making the weight, it's coming in as light as you can without losing any strength, because we've seen it time and time again this week. The person that's coming from behind puts on just what they need in the last deadlift, taking body weight into account. And I've probably seen 7 or 8 world titles so far this week determined just on body weight. Now this is Priscilla Smoot representing Australia. She's coming out with 55 kilos on the bar.
Oh yeah, just in case. Yeah, it is good. Just writing it just in case.
I'm just suggesting maybe we write down the squats
Yes.
again in case we lose the screen, so that we can sort of work out what totals might be.
Squat. I am writing away. Maybe. Alright, that was nice.
Okay, we've got Rhonda Wong up next.
Yes, from Canada.
She's 60 kilos on the bar.
Everybody's openers there are very close with a 60, 62.5. A lot of them are close right there.
You know, they are good openers for body weight, aren't they?
Yes. And like being female, it is tough to have a good bench. You know, it is something that like it's harder for us to improve, to build up on.
Yeah.
You know.
The Finnish lifter is opening 87.5 kilos.
They have a secret something going on.
That's nearly double body weight, isn't it?
Yeah.
She weighs 47, so 94 would be double. No, she's only 6.5 kilos off double body weight with her opening bench.
Which is very impressive.
Sorry, we were so focused on the screen, actually didn't take you that lift. It's showing us green. Next up we've got Stephanie Lagarde of France. She's also taking 60 kilos.
Masters 1 World Record.
And on platform 1, we've just had a Masters 1 world record for Maria T from Canada. And this is Lagarde, just out of the medals in the squat. She was the second heaviest opener, but just couldn't make depth on her second and third lifts.
Well, look at that
Makes
opener,
that look so
solid.
easy. I love it when people get off the bench like that. I envy them as well. I envy them their flexibility and their youth.
Yeah, it's tough no matter what.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like you're in that tight position for so long. It's like, okay, crick off of it, you know. All right, we got my Miss Heather Connor up, just up 2.5 kilos, 62.5.
Yeah. Heather, the silver medalist in the squat.
Yes, and which was that 122.5.
Would that have been a surprise silver medal, Bonica, or would that have been expected?
I would have to look at the nomination
You
list.
probably
to
have
see
expected
her best.
Legar to come ahead of her, but she posted 2 reds.
Well, I remember Heather being on the nomination. She was number 1, but I didn't look at the numbers. But I know it was like only a 2.5 kilo difference in the totals on the nominations.
Here she goes, open bench press.
Solid.
Oh, that's nice and solid. Just enough to work to make it a proper opener. Leslie Evangelista from the Philippines will be the next out, and she's on the same weight, 62.5 kilos.
It looks like the next after her. Yep. Then we have 2 more lifters with 62.5 as an opener. So that's the magic number as an opener.
Could well come down to body weight again. They all make it go up 2.5 or 5 each.
They could.
I think the gold medal will be dusted as soon as the Finn takes her first lift.
Well, going after the hardware, everybody wants to take some hardware home.
But there's 2 girls opening on 72.5. I mean, they'll probably battle out silver and bronze. That's a good lift we saw just there. And next up, Rebecca Heath, Great Britain, also on 62.5. Yeah, if everyone gets their openers, we think the Finnish lifter Rantala will waltz away with the gold. But we will have
Japan,
the Rikani and Maria Vasquez battling out for the silver medal. This is Rebecca Heath. And this is 62.5 kilos. Oh, that looks good.
Beautiful. That's what's fun. Everybody just does calculated, easy openers.
Yeah.
But some of them, they could be warm-ups. Still, you never know.
Well, there's always a balance between opening too light and throwing one away.
Yes.
And opening too heavy and throwing the competition away. So I guess, come in something you're going to do, and you get 2 more lifts to go where you want to go out. As a spectator more than anything at the World Championships, people not having to work to get a lift, it just, it's a case of, you should maybe be working a little bit more than that. But that was good from Lisa Rothman. That was also 62.5. And now we come to the top 3. First up is Rikani from Japan, 72.5 kilos on the bar. 22.5, 1.25 collar, just shy of hitting the red plates.
And looking at for everybody's second attempts, they're all doing calculated, 5 kilo jumps, and that is very common. For us being female, just 5 kilo jumps, getting up there, slowly build it. Only part that I miss is trying to see the wicked arch of all these lifters right here. That's the only part I miss right now. But seeing the setup, trying to peek over there, she had a nice curve that she did right there.
Again, taking a really wide grip. Rebecca Heath did the same. A lot of the smaller lady lifters tend to favor a narrower grip. Certainly the Japanese look to minimize the range of motion, going as wide as they possibly can. Oh no, that's an opener. She just never really got that moving on her right side. Hopefully she can make some adjustments. And Vasquez is going to come out next on the same weight.
Yep.
Don't know what they were about to strip the bar for. It's the same weight, gentlemen.
Oh. They're so used to everything changing. It's a shock when you get to stay at a weight.
That's a 22 and a half, 1.25 dollar.
It's going to be a treat again, like on the next attempts, with 65s and 67.5s. They get to keep the weight on the bar, relax a little bit.
And they're just getting the blocks in place for Vasquez.
Now, do you like using blocks? Do you use them at all?
No.
I always go 50-50. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
I need to do everything I can to stop my butt coming off the bench. So blocks raising the feet actually make it more likely that might happen. I've started benching with a really, really wide feet to just keep the butt down, because I was just my default movement when I came under real pressure, butt came up. And if you focus on keeping it down, you're not focusing on the lift.
Okay.
So I just let's see this. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just discovered that by putting the feet really wide, the butt stayed in place.
I see the
red
referee.
light.
It was for a blue. And that's it for not completely locked, or
no. Well, yeah, the blue would be for generally downward movement of the bar.
Okay. Well, I thought at the beginning of the lift, I thought I saw her right elbow not fully locked, but I don't get to have a replay, so I don't know.
Yeah, the blue would be downward movement and not fully locking out. The blue is to do with the bar.
Okay.
The red is to do with the touch, and it's more really applicable to equipped lifting than unequipped lifting. And the yellow is everything else, and typical yellows might be not going ahead of referee signals, butt coming up, foot movement, head lifting off the bench, so on and so forth.
And you're not an IPF referee?
They won't.
I couldn't rattle all that off on my own.
They won't let me sit the exam because I never have the chance to referee, because I'm always here commentating on referee.
Same thing.
I think they might make an exception, but rules are rules are rules. I think it might just about know enough to.
Oh, but it's a different experience when you're in that chair.
It's a new role, and you learn as you go along.
Well, here's our heaviest opener, though, the 87.5.
There's your gold medalist right there.
Boom. Locked
No
and loaded.
question. Yeah, the one I was pleased with yesterday was when the two guys were following each other on world records, and I got it right.
Oh, gosh. That was the rule. I did not know that was in the rule book. I did not know it at all. And now we're going back to the beginning. The Mariska Casey.
First and second round, Mariska Casey from Republic of South Africa, who we briefly and mistakenly thought was an Australian in disguise.
It was an accident.
Had a little bit of confusion early on. But she's not an Australian in disguise. She's a South African in a singlet. And I think she's put 5 kilos on the bar. Is that right? Did she open 47.5?
She went to open with 47.5.
This is a pretty good jump.
And I was listening to the.
Oh, it's good.
I think that was a personal best, because I was listening to the announcer on that side.
Okay. Well, she's very happy with it. Yeah, beginning to get used to my new position a bit more now, Bonica.
Yeah.
I felt like a fish out of water coming over here last night. Lost my normal screens, lost my normal microphone, lost my view of the stage I was commenting on, lost a co-commentator doing it solo. And,
we're adjusting slowly.
It took a little bit of getting used to.
We're getting it.
Plus, of course, we got the bonus of sitting next to the wonderful Eric Rupp in this position here.
Really.
Or as he's known within the media team, Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond. So we got Miss Priscilla.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to live stream.
But you got a nice voice, listen to.
This is Priscilla Smoot. 60 kilos, yes.
There we go, down and up.
Yes, that was a 5 kilo increase as
Yes.
well. Most of these girls seem to be going 5,
Yep,
is that
everybody,
right?
except just the one miss on the opener, but
Yeah.
everybody's going up 5 kilos slowly. Yeah, everybody went up 5.
Well, I mean, 5 is big percentages at this body weight. I mean, 5 kilos on 55 is, on 50. Well, Mariska Casey was 47.5.
Yep,
I mean, that's 10%.
Yes.
Well, we're talking roughly 10% increases first to second. Most of these lifters. That's big.
There we go. Now we can see it's
It's like opening 140 and then going 155. That's a big jump.
That's a big jump. Not on bench.
Well,
you can do that on squat and deadlift.
That's the
Not bench.
Yeah, talking bench. That's the equivalent of what these girls are doing.
Up.
Oh,
Wow.
did
that
the
was
right
an
side
opener.
lock now? Yes, it
I
did.
looked up. Yeah, I'm gonna say I missed that. It looked good to me.
Yeah, just wasn't sure if the right side had come up. The bar was a bit.
But I like it how we brought back, like you could do uneven extension. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's so hard.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Just having one arm, it's like I can't do it all the time.
My
Perfect.
concern was not one uneven extension, but that the extension didn't happen because the right side finished slightly below the left. But we've got no replay. We're on a small screen. If the referees thought it was good, it was good. End of story. This is Lisa Rothman, United States, trying 65 kilos. Very narrow grip. Oh, big fights. Think it's good. Yeah, she got one yellow, probably for the butt.
Yeah, I was gonna say his feet or butt.
Yeah.
I was kind of know that one a little. Well, actually, she only went up. Lisa only went up 2.5 kilos, so I missed that.
Okay.
Everybody else went 5. She just went up 2.5, but that was really strong though. So I wonder why they did such a little jump. You know?
Well, no, she was fighting for it. I think they need to give her somewhere to go for the third lift.
Yeah.
If they put up 267, they might have thrown away 2.5 kilos.
Yeah.
That's the 2.5 kilos that she's got. If she misses 67, she still gets 65 rather than 62. Probably what they're thinking. And next up we got Stephanie Lagarde from France, and she's going 65 kilos as well. Popular number, 65. Oh, that's strong, powerful, easy bench press. 3 white lights for her.
Loud crowd for platform 1 there.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot going on platform 1. The girls look to be having a great session to commentate on.
All right, we've got our Miss Heather Connor, and I was going to try to see what age she is. See, she's only
67.5.
no, she's only born in '91. That's what I was looking for. Oops. Get rid of that. Little Heather Connor. Oh no, I was just talking about her age. Like when she was born.
When she was born, yeah.
Yeah, she's very young.
With her own open world record.
So that makes it what, 25? 25
25
this year.
Yeah.
No, it's come down just too much. And now we have Leslie Evangelista from Philippines. Quite interested with the spelling of Leslie here. This is me and my pedantic. In UK, the male Leslie is IE, the female Leslie is EY. That's the way it's spelled, but we've got a male Leslie spelling.
Oh, in America it's common.
Is it?
Yeah, well.
Mind you, we had a Philippines lifter the other day called Jeremy.
Oh, well, look.
Yeah, Jeremy Rain. And then a surname which I don't recall to mind. I've never met a female Jeremy before.
No. No.
So this is Evangelista from the Philippines, 67.5 kilos. Oh, that's
that was a good call for a second attempt. I say the third one, it should only go up 2.5 kilos at least, you know? Because making it 5, we'll be pushing it.
Now, Rebecca Heath next. She's also on 67.5 kilos.
Bars loaded, and here she comes. She's fired up a little bit over there. She's got a very
very wide grip. She
so
goes
good.
maximum grip. Many of the girls have said grip narrower and shoulder width or slightly apart from shoulder width. Rebecca takes maximum width.
I used to do that, and I started slowly, going in,
Yeah.
feel more stable, slowly.
Minimizing
Look at
the
that.
bar travel.
Just that wide.
No. And the 5 kilo jump she took was just too much. And now Rikani again. Now she missed this, didn't she?
Yeah, so
first time round. This would put her under huge pressure.
I gotta get this one.
40 seconds.
I mean, she's got a realistic chance of an overall podium position. If she can't get a bench press in, that's gone.
Well, let's see, just looking at who got the temps. Yeah, because it would be Maria. She's the one that's in silver right now. It's Hannah's first. And then bronze, that's all up to
It's up to body
body
weight.
weight right now.
So what's the weight for bronze at the moment? 60, 65?
Yeah, 65. So we
Wow.
got 365.
Yeah, so the light is 65.
Lisa Rothman again.
No, it's 67 and a half is
67.
third. That's
no,
Evangelista.
There we go.
She's the bronze medal at the moment.
Fourth place goes to body weight.
Yeah. But we don't have to worry about
No,
falling
but that's
that.
still.
Oh, this is wide again.
Let's see if she gets it down. Up.
That's
there we
much
go.
better.
It must have
Much,
been
much
just out of her
better.
groove. She just
Yeah.
didn't have the groove.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
really?
She got a red and a yellow. Well, the red would be to do with touching the chest.
We can't see it from our
The
point
yellow
of view.
would be butt. Oh, that is a surprise. I say
don't
you
know.
don't see the red used very often
No.
in classic bench press.
No, that's like
It's
when
more
you
to do
don't
with
touch.
not touching or
at
hitting the
all.
belt.
Well, we can't see the belt point of view either.
No,
because we just
well,
got a front.
But people
Chief
don't go, they
referee.
don't go that low classic
No.
because it puts too much pressure on the shoulders. So I'll take the yellow. The
Selfie
butt probably
butt
came
coming
up and
off.
we didn't see it.
Feet come up or
Red, I just
something.
can't explain. The only thing I can think maybe is the referee hit the wrong button.
Well,
Say
hopefully
normally on the bench press in classic, the fail would be blue or yellow.
hopefully she comes back.
Yeah, she certainly has the strength. And this is Vasquez. She's gone up to 77.5 kilos. I think this will confirm her in silver medal
Yep.
because I don't think the Japanese will take any more for her third attempt.
No, she put in 72.5
Yeah.
for her third. Oh,
And
that
that's
was
strong.
yes.
Now, is there anything we haven't seen? Yes, there is. A blue and a yellow this time.
I don't know.
Now, that's one saying the butt came up and one saying downward travel or not locked out. I didn't see downward travel or
neither
not
did
locked
I.
out. I'm really scared to call referee's decision on the basis of what we can see. But from what we can see, you can't argue with the butt coming
No.
up call. They're not going to press it if they haven't seen something. But I'm just a little bit at a loss to explain the blue. And at the end of the round, well, we've got one to go.
We got a world record now.
Yeah,
Hannah,
this is
that's
the
what she's
finish
going
lifter,
for.
Hannah Rantala.
World record attempt
And she
here.
is going for 93 kilos. And this is 1 kilo short of double body weight.
Which is amazing for any female to
And
accomplish.
this is second
Any-
lift. This isn't third.
Yeah,
And this
this
is
is
classic.
why-
This isn't in a shirt.
She would-
this
this
is
is a decent
classic
shirt.
lifting. One double body weight would be just shy of 94 kilos.
And it is basically a 5
And this
kilo
is
jump.
93, so
With
for
a
all
with
intents
chip.
and purposes, mathematical minutia, this is a double body weight bench.
And a calculated attempt because it's basically
Yeah.
5 kilos with the chips added. Up.
Oh wow! Oh, how good was
Through
that?
my light, she's
White
happy.
lights. Hannah Rotella. What a wonderful world
I think
record.
everybody needs to go to Finland so we can all learn the bench.
Yeah, maybe we'll go via Japan
Yes.
and we'll come back the best bench pressers
Ever.
this side
It'll be a
of Texas.
Oh, that was awesome. Now I'm excited. What do you think she's going to go up for her third? What do you think? What do you think?
95.
That's a good one.
You know what I would go if I was her? 95.5. So it came down to something tight at the end. She's got that extra 0.5 of a kilo.
Yes, that is very smart.
So that would be my call.
Let's see. Oh, I'll put it in yet. We can't see it yet. I'm kind of excited to see what
If
happens.
I was coaching, that's what I would put in. 95.5. More than double body weight, a second world record. And the 0.5 will effectively give her 2.5 for the total.
Yes, that total will goof things up.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is good on what?
Now we're into third rounds. This is Mariska Casey again. 55 on the bar. No.
But at least
No.
she still got her 52.
Yes,
That's what she
she
gets
did.
the credit for.
Well, she started 47, finished 52. Just the same as if she'd gone 2.5 jumps. No, that's good. She finished 10% above where she started, and that's probably about right. Now Priscilla Smoot,
Taking
the
it.
Australian, up next.
Loaded, Suzanne Frenchie, New Zealand.
Taking a calculated attempt here, just going up 2.5 kilos for it.
Yeah.
There's a little struggle on the last one.
Still nothing from the fin for our third attempt. Still showing blank. I think what it is.
Anxious.
Yeah, I think what it is our screen takes a bit of while to update. We're getting the good lift feed. We're
But even
not
over
getting the
there,
live screens.
on the big screen, I don't even see it in yet.
No.
So it has a dash there.
Your eyesight's
So
better
maybe-
than mine.
Oh, I can't read it. I can tell. Well, I can tell there's a dash.
So here we go with Smoot, 62.5 kilos.
Big screen.
Well, the screen's just about to update. 95.5.
Ooh,
Good call, or was that a good call? Hey, she has a good coach.
Yes, you're the secret coach on the side. And
That was
Priscilla
a good
got
lift
it.
from Smoot.
The Australians cheered and happy.
Yeah, you know, by the time this flight's over, they're going to give me a refereeing qualification
Yes.
and a coaching
They
qualification.
should, man. You called the numbers.
It had to be that, though. It
Yes.
had really, if you thought through it
push the
logically,
competition.
that's what it had to be. A
Very
good coach
smart.
would have put the extra 0.5 on, because say two of them were tying on 300, she's got 300.5. The other one has to go 302.5
Yes.
to beat the 0.5. So the 0.5 in a way is worth 2.5 kilos.
Yes. Now, what happened right here? Why is this not? Did they let her do a relift?
On
The fight-
Vasquez,
Yeah, on her second bench press.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh no, it's at the bottom.
I don't
now.
know what that means.
Maybe they're gonna. I don't know. Because usually, if I see it at like our cup and
I would
local,
suggest it means she's
something happened, like the spotters could have
maybe it's
touched
been
it.
overruled by the jury.
Here's Heather Connor. Let's see if she listens up. It's slow.
No, but she's got an X against the third round as well, Vasquez.
Yeah, so I think maybe they're going to give her a relift. Probably like this program's not like our USAPL program that Joe Mark Steiner has created, but maybe something happened with the spotters or something, and they're gonna
Not sure.
do it. I don't know.
It's maybe one of these things we will have to make inquiries into during the break, which will come at the end of this round, and we can bring you more information before the deadlift session gets underway. This is Rebecca Heath. Just couldn't get it going last time. Guess that's a problem when it's extra wide.
And that's what I did. I just brought my grip in just a smidge, just an inch.
Get it started, and no, she just can't get it started. She is not a happy young lady at all. But she's going on the board. She moves forward, probably wishing now she'd gone 65, 67. Rather than jump straight, she would have an extra 2.5 kilos to take forward.
But see, also they're probably going by off what they could have used in training as well,
Yeah.
you know, going off what they did, you know, then and.
Yeah, but when you train, you're training in your own gym. You haven't flown the Atlantic. You haven't stayed in a strange hotel for a few nights.
Well, we're
eaten
not that strange.
strange food.
Oh, strange. We don't have that much strange food.
Well, we say that even within our own country if you travel
Look
somewhere.
at that narrow
You're
grip.
not
Oh,
strange.
She put up a
No.
fight, though.
By strange, I mean and not what you're used to. You're not strange here in Texas. Maybe Wisconsin, but not Texas.
Oh, those. Yeah, they got lots of cheese up there. I hope my buddy Alex heard me say that. Cheese.
Lots of cheese, lots of beer, lots of green hats.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. What's that song? What made Milwaukee famous has made a loser out of me.
I don't know.
You don't know that one?
No, sorry.
Oh, you're too young. I'm showing my age, haven't I?
Yes, I get to pull the young
That was
card.
Rod Stewart.
Oh, I don't know. So we got Ms. Rhonda Wong up right now.
Yeah, she's got 70 kilos on the bar for her third attempt. And she is just outside the medals. But this will add to her total. That's good.
Yes, from our
Probably
point of view.
pretty much at her limit. I think that was a
And
good call.
yes, beautiful call, man. That was still a 5 kilo jump. She went 5, 5, 5.
Yeah.
10 pound
Wow.
increments, 11 pounds.
Smashed it.
Beautiful.
Now, Leslie Evangelista,
Yes. that's
70
nice.
kilos for her. And she's got a nice wee progression. Added 5 the first time, added 2.5 the second time. Hoping to finish up just right on her maximum, not beyond it and not too much underneath.
And
That's the plan. Lift the most you can lift in the day. Don't leave too much behind, but don't take so much that you miss out on the increase.
She weighed in on the dot.
Yeah.
For the weight class, 47.0. Right. on
The day I
money.
broke the British Masters 2 record many years ago, that was my weight, 100.0.
Back in the day, I was a little 90 kilo. Not
She's
anymore.
working for it. No, it's come down. Well, she got the most she could. She took the minimum increase, and it was too much. She can walk away satisfied that she didn't leave anything behind. And now Stephanie Lagarde, the French lifter, she's taking 70 kilos.
Let's
Now
see.
she's looked really strong. 5 kilo jumps. She looked strong at 60. If anything, she looked stronger at 65.
We'll see and try to figure out like who could be. So we know her first place, which is Hannah, and our second right now, it goes to.
Second now is Vasquez, and in third place at the moment is Ricani with her 72.5. That's where the medals are lying at the moment.
Something could come out of the woodworks.
Yeah, so this is Lagarde, 70
Those-
kilos, lying in 7th place with her 65, but this is going to push her up into, what, 4th place?
Fourth.
No, it was too much. And she thanks the loading crew and walks off the stage. And Ricani again.
But you know what? They overturned because remember how they red lighted her? The jury
Yeah.
must have overturned it
Yeah,
and let her. So she is officially in the meet as well. Because remember that was like we thought it was a beautiful lift because there was
Yes.
a blue
yeah,
and
and
a
a yellow, and we couldn't understand
we
the
didn't
blue.
understand,
Yeah,
and so they overturned it. The jury overturned that attempt, and so she is in. So it is a tighter battle for that second place
Yeah.
and third place.
yeah.
Joanna Reaver, 85
So
kilos.
Ricani, 75 kilos. Yeah, if she hadn't got that, she'd have been under huge pressure with her third. Because she'd be fighting to stay in the competition.
Yes.
But yeah, we couldn't understand the blue.
No.
We're calling this well today, aren't we?
Yeah, because I'm like, what was wrong, you know? But I'm glad the jury overturned her, though.
Say the the way we're able to view the stage and broadcast, not what we're used to. We hope we're doing the best that we can. Hope you're enjoying this coverage. Pleasure having Bonica next to me again. Oh, she's fighting on the right side.
She's gassed out. She's
just
gassed.
won't come out.
So at least she got her.
I think she needs to go and shake the jury's hands. They've kept her in the competition, rightly so. And now we have Vasquez, safe in silver medal position in the bench press. 2 lifters to go. Vasquez looking to build her total. Now she is projected to be the overall champion. So this for her is not so much about bench press gold, although of course she would have loved that. This is about putting kilos on the total. This is about her aim to be top of the podium in the World Championships Open class in just over an hour's time.
Let's see, she's getting it. Now remember how they were, like the computer, how it was blank in the middle, and then
Yeah.
I wonder what they are doing over there on the computer. Changed a lot of things on us. She's getting that set up. She's got her air in. Is he just that right elbow though? From at the beginning of the lift.
No, she got it, but did she? Was it in 2 phases? Did she go down and up again? We saw one blue. Yeah, I think I saw.
I called that also.
Yeah, the 2 sides are obviously looking for other things.
Yeah.
Bonica,
Different
the
point of
sides.
view.
Yeah, but the centre referee picked up on that, as did we. We weren't sure on this small screen. We thought it might happen, but this is what we said was the perfect coach's call. This ticks all the boxes in terms of tactics and achievability. We think she's good for 2 more after the 93. The 0.5 is a fantastic tactic, to put towards the total. All that's going to happen to square the circle is that Hannah comes out and makes the lift.
Here she comes. Yeah, and I don't know what is. Yeah.
Well, we're showing an E against that Vasquez. It was maybe the jury have overturned the successful lift because they saw what the centre referee saw. We'll wait and see. Let's focus on this.
Yes,
This is Hannah Rantala for her second world record of the morning. No, nearly.
It looked like it came out of a groove a little bit.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Trying to guess from the front view
Seemed
here.
to come forward a little bit. Well,
but now we got to see what's going on for Miss Vasquez though, because right on the screen, it's showing somebody at the computer table.
I'm not.
No, are they going back to her?
Well, it's showing
there it
80,
is, right on the
it's showing
computer.
80 kilos.
So I think something might have happened.
I think what's happened is they have asked for 80 kilos for third lift. They got 77.5, and they've said it was the wrong weight. We want another try at it.
That could have been it. It could have been a misload.
Because it was 77.5 that she did before, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now she got it 2-1, didn't she?
Yeah.
But then they've realised it was the wrong weight.
So you can either keep that or do it again.
Well, there's no point keeping it because she already had it.
Yeah.
Because she only went up 2.5.
Yeah.
So
she's going to do a 4th attempt. Like back in the day, we used to be able to do 4th attempts.
Now, really, according to the rules, and I know that the bar should not be loaded until the clock ticks down, because the lifter has the time plus the time to load the bar. So she's just lost a few seconds. But I guess if the weight was already on the bar, they're not going to take it off, are they?
But sometimes, like when you're doing, like this is kind of in a way like a 4th attempt, it does take more energy out of you because you're not used to it for a competition.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like years ago when I was a quip lifter, I used to do 4th attempts. But that was
you used to
strictly
be able to do it for a record,
records,
and it didn't count towards the competition.
Yes, correct. But it took a lot of out of you. So I kind of, I don't mind that it's gone. because I tried to always go fourth attempts on squats, and then I was just too tired when it came to
Yeah.
deadlifts.
So do you think it was a good rule to get rid of it?
It just depends on the situation.
It's good, you feel it.
But
I think it was because I believe the lift should be done in the context of the competition.
yeah,
Because if you're doing a fourth attempt for a world record that doesn't affect the total, it's not really part of the competition, is it?
yeah, it's not. But it was still fun also
Oh,
at
it
the
was
time.
fun, yeah.
Here she comes. All right.
No,
She's going for 80 kilos, so it must be a.
it must have been a misload. Well, it was up on the screen at 77.5.
But what is the E for? Is what I'm wondering.
Economy?
The economy. Well, I want to say European, but it's not because it's Puerto
No.
Rico. Puerto Rico's part of the
I
United
think
States.
it's something to do with the jury.
Okay.
Extra lift, maybe. I don't.
Oh, that's a good
I don't know.
one.
I don't
I
know.
like that
I
one
don't
better
know.
because that E was
But-
on there on the second attempt.
No, all that drama, and it was just too
But
heavy.
she went for it still at
Yeah.
least.
And we come to the end of a fascinating bench press competition that included a wonderful gold medal for Hannah Rantala.
With the world record attached to it.
Yeah, 93 kilos. What a wonderful lift that was. Bonica, sorry, and I will take a short break, and we will be back with you when the deadlifts get underway in 20 minutes' time. But until then,
Yes, we will see you later
No,
on.
what's your word?
Toodles.
toodles, folks. and you join us back on platform 2 just in time to see the very first deadlift, and that was Priscilla Snoot from Australia, and her opener was 107.5 kilos. Welcome back to the platform, Bonica.
Hello. Well, we don't have a clock to tell us to know how soon we have to come back, so have to go by our ears to see.
Next up, we've got Rebecca Heath on the platform. She's opening 110 kilos. Walked off the stage very, very annoyed with herself after bench press, didn't she?
See, I wonder if I could pull up the nomination sheet to see, what were the projected, before the competition for fun.
Well, that looks good. She gets 3 white lights. And as we say time and time again, Bonica, the competition only starts when the bar hits the floor.
Yes. So looking at the nomination, it was Heather for first, Hannah for second, and Maria for third. But it looks like Maria, she is coming out, right now, just looking at, I'm reading that right, the prognosis total for at least with openers, with first. So she's coming out, surprising everybody.
Yeah, the prognosis based on what they've already done, plus their opening deadlift, it makes the assumption the opening deadlift is successful. Let's see Casey first, Mariska Casey.
Mariska.
Oh, that looks good.
Nice and strong there.
The prognosis based upon what they've actually done, plus the assumption that they make their first deadlift, is that Vasquez will win with 355. Heather Connor will come second with 340, and Hannah Rantala will take the bronze with 333.0. But that's only prognosis based on firsts. We don't know. Some may open close to their limit and have nowhere to go. Others may open nice and safely with big jumps ahead. It just gives a broad indication of where the medals are likely to end up.
But this is going to be exciting.
Yeah, this is Stephanie Lagarde, French lifter, 120 kilos. Well, the deadlift is always where I lose my voice.
You blinked, you missed. That was fast.
That was good.
That was
now that's what I'm saying.
Speed.
Some people may open close to their limit. Some people may open with loads in reserve. So the prognosis can be misleading.
Yeah, wow. Incredible speed there.
What's your thought, Bonica, on knee sleeves in the deadlift? Help or hindrance?
It just kind of depends how fast the competition goes. If it's a long competition, I like to wear my knee sleeves for the warmth. But I don't like to wear them because when I first started wearing them, I kept on getting a knee sleeve burn from rubbing against it for deadlift, so I stopped. So it depends on the lifter and like the way it bar path on me.
Oh, how easy was that? That was warm.
Another warm-up. We're seeing a lot of warm-ups on this platform today.
That was ridiculously fast. That was like the Usain Bolt of the deadlifting world.
Yes.
Boom, when they're gone.
So we cannot blink at all.
Hannah Rantala, 130 kilos on the bar for her. Now she's projected to finish third, and fourth is only 3 kilos behind. Fifth is only another 5 kilos behind that. It's all going to be very close, and I guess Rantala is going to be thinking as well, do I look to attack silver or do I look to protect bronze against those coming from behind?
We'll just have to see.
This is our first lift. I mean, generally we get the first 2 deadlifts out of the way, and then we have an idea of where everyone stands and what people need to do.
It wasn't a super fast deadlift.
No, but it was good. It was good.
So I wonder what she'll jump up to.
Yeah.
I would say like maximum 10 kilo.
Yes,
max.
I think that's a good
call. But it could be, maybe 5 or 7.5.
I think she'll take 10, and then have a look around after her second lift.
Yeah, to see about,
Because I think if she takes less than 10 and stays there, people are going to come past her in third rounds.
Yeah.
So she needs to put another 10 on the bar, get that, and throw down the gauntlet to everyone else, make it more difficult for her to catch. If she only puts 5 on, she's a target, and she loses touch with the possible silver. So I think for a number of reasons she'll have to go at least 10. That's my thoughts anyway.
Miss Lisa Rothman.
Lisa Rothman.
Oh, solid, easy opener.
Easy. 1, 3, 5.
Definitely 10 kilo jump there for Miss Lisa. Definitely. That was an amazing opener. And she's a very strong lady.
You still enjoying your commentary stint? We haven't worn you out?
No. Oh, I'm used to this. I'm used to being a Gino, announcing at my powerlifting meets. So this is kind of a fun little...
I just worry that we're not taking anything off your performance tomorrow.
No, I'm just going to, just do this morning, and then I'll go relax, find some food.
Well, the whole media team will be cheering for you tomorrow. If that's any consolation at all. Well, the Finn has gone up 7.5, not 10.
Oh, see, I was thinking 5.5, 7, but the 10 was the absolute max of a jump. So 7.5 was good. So
no, that took a little, but that was Carney. Took a little bit of locking out, but the referees liked it. 3 white lights.
That's what we want. We want white lights. We want everybody in the meet.
And next up, we're going to have.
Let's see.
It's Evangelista next on lot number. She and Vasquez lifting the same, and Heather Connor 155 opener.
She's a deadlift.
Well, I mean, this could almost give Connor the gold medal with one lift with the way this is going. Certainly, if a 155 is easy, I think her second lift would be the gold medal lift.
Yes.
But this is Leslie Evangelista.
I'm looking at the nominations. Her squat and bench has gone up, and soon her deadlift.
145.
Nice and smooth. That was a nice tempo pace there.
You'd almost say what an opener should be. A little bit of work, but not excessive, leaving her somewhere to go.
Beautiful. I agree. That was beautiful. That was perfect call for a first attempt.
Now,
did not look like a warm-up at all.
No. Now Vasquez next. 145 kilos for her as well. This will put her to 355. And if Heather Connor makes her lift, it's going to put her to 340 and move her up to third place.
Yes.
And it's going to put her within 15 kilos of Vasquez. And I wonder, is that too much? Is that something? Is that a gap that can be bridged?
I think it's possible.
First of all, Vasquez, she's been the favourite really from the first squat. Won the squat competition with something to spare. Second last out in the deadlift. Can't ask a lot more than that. Well, I think that's good, but I'm not sure how much more.
There we go.
The next one's going to be a fight. Now, I think this lift from Heather Connor will tell us a lot, Bonica.
Deadlift is her lift.
Well, if this is easy, that's what I mean. If this is an easy lift and we can judge she's got a lot left, it could be another case of the big deadlifter coming from way behind and just smashing through the field.
We had the same word in mind. Yeah. But you gotta watch. She's gonna do an adorable hair flip. She's gonna do this hair flip when she gets down there. I know she does a sumo stance.
SBD team have taken a couple of lovely still pictures of her earlier on today. Now, let's see how easy this is. And the answer is there's more there.
Yeah. she is pumped.
Same word again.
She is
really pumped.
Screaming. She is on fire. She's ready for
Yeah.
battle.
And at the end of the first round deadlifts, Connor leads 155. Vasquez second in body weight 145. And
Leslie
Evangelista third place, also 145, but slightly heavier body weight. And so we move into round 2. First lifter up is Priscilla Smoot from Australia again. She's taken the weight up to 112.5 kilos.
Nice, solid attempt. Just a 5 kilo jump here. Just slow off the ground,
She's
but
having to
that
work
was
now, isn't she?
not too much. Just
that's
off
good.
the ground.
It's probably what a second deadlift should be,
Yes.
and the real fight will come in the third. I
She's
think
happy.
they've got her numbers just about right.
She's happy. I heard her go, woo.
Well,
She cheering over there. She happy with that. And so, who do we have next? So we have
Rebecca Heath from Great Britain. She's going 117.5 kilos.
Nice jump, 7.5 kilo
Yeah.
jump.
95 kilos, 209 pounds.
Imagine, they're pulling a lot of weight for their size.
They are.
Only 47 kilos. You know, they're little powerhouses.
Every
all
one
these
of them are
girls.
about 2.5 times over body weight.
They are powerhouses.
Every single one. Double body weight is say 94, 95. And this is
Very
20, well, yeah, 2.5, exactly. 2.5 times body weight. Wish I could do that.
Oh, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. We'll get you back
I'll
to it.
get there before I get old.
Yeah, you're not old yet.
No.
And she had a good lift there, which is nice to see. Now, what is our next?
Next up, and it's Stephanie Legard, French lifter, and she is going to 130 kilos.
Jessica.
Here's a 10 kilo jump I was waiting for.
34 years old.
No.
And just to confirm that Heather Connor, well, her
She went up 10 kilos.
yeah, and the Vasquez went
So
up 5.
5
That's
inching
putting them within
closer.
10 kilos of each other if they both get it.
Oh, she's
And obviously Heather Connor,
Well,
she is more than triple body weight with her opener.
yeah.
And 2 lifts to go.
It's going to be fun to see the battle of gold, silver, and bronze. And Stephanie getting a tight setup
Yeah.
there.
Lift is good.
Tight, locked in that back.
Oh, it's good.
Wow. That
Good. Well, her
was an opener.
Her
That should have been
opener
an
was the one I think we referred to Usain Bolt in it. It
Yes.
was that fast.
Wow, she's
And now we got Rhonda Wong, the Canadian lifter. She's gone 132.5. She's jumped 10 as well. Oh, the girls are all challenging themselves here, all jostling for position in this crucial second round of the deadlift competition here in the 43 kilo class.
yes, to see where they are going to stand and then make calculated risks on that third and do any changes if needed.
Yeah, just a reminder that you can change your opening deadlift. Let's see this first.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, just a reminder, you can change your closing deadlift twice as long as the changes don't involve a reduction in weight on the bar.
And before it's loaded too.
Yeah, and that of course happened yesterday to one of the lifters from Kiribati, and it resulted in him being downgraded from silver to 4th place. Whole Kiribati team very, very upset by that. They felt that the technical referee shouldn't have led him onto the stage to take the lift if that was the case. But the juries ruled that the lift shouldn't stand because it was an out of order lift. Now this is Mariska Casey. Oh, what a great fight!
Oh, just
She's
in that
taking a
lockout.
big jump.
Yeah.
As she locked it out, she gets it down.
That was a
signal.
12.5
She
kilo jump.
smiles. She gets
Got
it. 2 to 1.
Now, wasn't it earlier she didn't get any of her squats? I think the jury overturned one of them because it shows on here that she did get one of her squats.
Yeah.
So they overturned one of them, so she's still in the competition and
Yes.
everything. So it's nice to see that
It is.
everyone is in the meet, everybody is getting a total today. And that was a big jump.
Wasn't it just?
That's 12.5 kilo jump.
At that body weight?
Yes. But it depends on their training, if your body is
Well,
acclimated.
12 and a half and 120, it's 10%.
So, that was a struggle,
Yeah.
though. So maybe 7%.
No.
Let's change it to 7 for the next attempt. 7% jump.
I would think her next one more likely 135.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If it's more than
Now
that.
we've got Hannah Rantala. She put 7.5 kilos on the bar, battling for a possible gold, but also looking behind her that she could possibly. Oh, that's
that
good
was
lift.
a nice second
Sorry,
attempt.
not battling for gold, battling for silver. Currently in the bronze medal position, so she's looking both ways. She's looking ahead of her, see if she can catch Heather Connor. She's looking behind her to make sure that Evangelista and Ree and Wong and Rothman don't come
They're
from behind with
close.
something big.
It is going to be very close. It's going to be that final deadlift.
Yeah, it's Rothman next, 142.5 kilos.
She's adjusting the bar to get it to that perfect spot.
7.5 kilo jump. Oh, that's good
Solid.
again.
That was wow.
And of course, some of these girls, the main focus will be the deadlift medals. Others, the main focus will be the total podium. We'll do our best with the limited resources we have available today to keep you up to date with everything that's going on. Hope you're enjoying your Platform 2 coverage here from Texas on this Friday morning. We stress it's not the normal Viva TV coverage. We have literally put one fixed camera in front of the stage. We're working off the Goodlift scoreboard and the picture that camera brings and trying to describe the action as best as we possibly can. But there's no replays, no slow-mos, no multi-angles. Hope you are able to follow it and are enjoying the coverage if you've chosen to look at this class rather than the stuff that's been covered by Viva TV on Platform 1.
We got Miss Ree Connie up.
Rikani 145 as well. Now this would give her 332.5. This would move her into 4th place. But remember, and I'm talking overall, but other lifters to follow.
Get that tight. She's down. It's a fight. Get that
Fight,
lockout.
but to think she's got it. Let's see what they say.
3 whites.
3 whites.
All right.
And next up, Leslie Evangelista, 147.5 kilos on the bar. Now she's lying in 3rd place, Evangelista, in the deadlift with a 145. This 147 would put her into the silver medal position. And in terms of the overall competition, this lift would give her 332.5. It would put her in 5th place, but it would put her within, possibly within striking distance of 3rd, but it would have to be a huge 3rd
Crazy
lift.
jump.
But you know what? That was easy. That was easy.
Easy.
And she
Damn,
may just
she's
risk
happy.
the crazy jump.
You can tell she's happy. Ooh, is she running off the platform?
No, does she risk the crazy jump for the podium? Does she try a sensible jump and end up on the deadlift podium?
Just doing a 2.5 jump. You gotta wonder what they are thinking about, what they're going to do, what the game plan is.
I think
maybe
maybe
the coaches, they always strategize.
they may be waiting for someone else to miss one, but this deadlift board is solid green. I don't want to jinx anyone, but this is solid green so far. Commentator's curse. The number of times I said it and I haven't jinxed them. People only remember the times when we have. This is Maria Vasquez, Puerto Rico. Now I think if she gets this lift, it would be a huge ask for Connor to come back at her. This may be for the world title. And she smiles.
And she's
And
happy.
she's got 3 white lights.
Happy girl.
Well, Connor would have to pull something huge now. I think what Connor may do with this lift, it's likely she'll clinch this deadlift gold medal.
Yes.
It's likely that she'll clinch second place overall. This would put her at 350. The Finn is on 343.
We'll see what happens.
But see, the advantage of the Finn's half kilo with the world record, because she's not 342.5.
Nope.
She's 343. The 7.5 would put her ahead rather than Taya. And the Finn is, I'm looking at body weight, the Finn is heavier, so that half kilo could change her podium place potentially. This is Heather
There she
Connor.
goes,
Middle on the bench is good.
I love
Oh,
her.
she's screaming. We can hear
She
her
is
on the far end of the
after
room.
Oh,
And
gosh.
that is good. And let's just, as we go into the third round, let's just summarize positions
okay.
quickly. I'm
This
just going to
is-
wait for the page to change so that Connor's lift can be registered on the page that we're following.
And Maria Vasquez doesn't put hers in yet either.
Well, she may have, but it's not showing. And of course, third attempts can change. Here we go now. In the
We don't have Heather's yet.
in the deadlift competition, Connor leads from Vasquez and Evangelista. In the overall competition, we have Vasquez on 490. Sorry, that's Wilkes. Vasquez on 360, Connor on 350, Rantala on 340.5, and Kani on 332, along with Evangelista, only body weight separating them.
This is going to be intense.
Well, Connor
She's
has
going
gone
for
175.5,
She wants the record.
and that would be a world record.
That's what she's going after
And
today.
well, I think she'd have to go higher still to beat Vasquez. Vasquez has only gone up 2.5.
So
Now, what's she playing at?
Well, looking at overall total, though,
If they both get what they put down,
just playing it safe.
Vasquez will
Lock it
win.
in.
but is she defying Connor to put any more on the bar? See, if she went 155, 157, probably put Connor out of reach. Whereas 152, she's still a target. And when you're lifting for the world title and the adrenaline's flowing through your veins, who knows what you're capable of.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's building and building and
I might want to
building.
go over there and scream and yell and cheer.
This is Rebecca Heath. Oh, if you want to do that, Bonica,
I
you
probably
do that.
will when it comes to
I'll
Heather.
call them through this. Don't you worry. If that's where you want to be, you go there.
I'm sorry. I gotta
This is
root for
Rebecca
USA.
Heath.
Because I know she's going to be cheering for me tomorrow. I got to cheer a little bit for her
Oh,
today.
that's a good lift. Yeah, and you're not allowed to whoop into this microphone. This is the world microphone, not the USA one.
Yeah. Oh, this is intense.
But
I'm
you
just
go
getting
ahead and whoop,
goosebumps.
girl, anytime
I'll
you
still
want.
sit right here though for a second.
It's a case of will Heather Connor I think she'll wait until Vasquez lifts and then take a decision.
Yeah. And I know we're Coach Arian. He's going to be right there. Arian will be right there.
Well,
With
what
the
she's
cards
already
ready.
put on the bar will be a world record.
So it just
So-
depends on the goal. Do you want the world record or you want first place?
First place.
Yes. It depends on the lifter.
A world record can last a minute. If you win the world title, you will be the
Yeah,
2016 world champion forever.
Exactly. Just like at the World Bench Press, when Jonah Leo was getting first and
Yeah.
the other guy, I forgot, was it Finland?
Yeah.
Finland, he was going for,
Yeah. That was Smolta,
Yes.
wasn't it? Smolta,
Yes.
yeah.
and he was going for the
World record.
instead of going for first.
Yeah. No. Well, we're getting,
Yes.
that's the first red on the board. Won't be the last third round deadlift.
But first and seconds, all solid greens. You don't see that too often.
No.
So, just having a couple
Everyone is
reps.
just building up to where they
Safe
need to be
choice.
to make an attack.
But also looking at the end, team points as well.
Yeah. Is that a consideration for the lifters? I know it will be for the coaches, but are you thinking about team points when you're lifting?
When it gets towards the end, we do talk about it a little bit. Like for example, 2014 Equipped Worlds. It was for team points.
Yeah.
When it came to deadlift time, so it just depends how much the lifter is in the zone. If you could talk to him about
This
it.
is Mariska Casey,
There's a fight on her last
137.5.
one. I saw some up and down.
Just too much. 303 as you Americans
And we were
would
thinking
say.
she was going to do 135.
Yeah.
But she went to 137.
And I guess 135 was the call.
Well, she did 137.
Yeah.
We were thinking 135.
Yeah, it should have been I'd say 135 would have been the right call.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Rhonda Wong, now going 140. And she's just outside the medals in both deadlift and total, not a million miles away.
Yeah, because we got Rhonda Wong, and then we're going to have Hannah on deck. Just trying to look at all the numbers here. And then we got Lisa in the hole. My screen. No.
It's just updates. It does that every time. Panic not, young lady. Panic not. It's just we're taking this feed off the internet, not from a cable feed, so it's just a little bit delayed. This is Rhonda Wong, and that bar is glued
Okay, that ought
to the floor.
BTH.
Yeah.
Hashtag BTH.
Hashtag BTH. Bar too heavy. But why not in third round deadlifts? If
Yeah,
there's any
that's-
time when it should be too heavy,
Yeah.
then
'Cause you're
third
going for
round
some
deadlifts.
goals.
You don't want it in first round squats to be BTH.
No.
Third round deadlifts we can forgive now. This is Rantala. This is 140 kilos.
Yes.
This will protect her third place for now. But Ree is only half a kilo behind. She will change. That's a good lift for Rantala. Now you can expect Ree to change to 157.
She was happy. Turn around to the crowd. She's
Yeah.
a happy girl.
Just wait for the change for the Japanese lifter. She will go 157. And Evangelista will go 160. But I think on lot, who's out first?
We got a couple. Well, we got.
Oh, no, it's not on lot, it's on weight. So I think Ree will change to 157. Now, if she does, what's the lot position? Evangelista's out first, and she would have to change to 160. So I think we'll see Ree change to 157, Evangelista change to 160. But before that, it's Lisa Rothman. Oh, this is building up. Hope you're following this at home.
Here she goes. Come on, Miss Lisa.
Everyone's battling for a medal. This is just too heavy.
heavy.
Now, are we going to
Alright.
see? Next up, it's going to be
Alright.
Vasquez. She's taking 152.5. She's going to declare on 362.5 and defy anyone else to come past her. Now, after Vasquez, I would expect every remaining attempt on this board to change.
Oh gosh, I'm like nervous to see what's gonna happen. Oh, this is
Now,
nerve-wracking.
it's all down to Vasquez. Can she make this?
Oh, goosebumps! I really do.
If she
have
makes this, it gives her 362. She's currently on 360. If she doesn't make it, Connor will stick. She's already on for 360.5. So this will determine whether Connor has to raise her world record attempt. Got to expect her to
take
get this.
chances.
She's only gone up 2.5. This is potentially pulling for the world title. Oh, she gets it.
dramatic
She
slow
gets it.
pull.
Oh, is she happy? No,
Yes.
she has done all she can do. And as we expected, Ree has gone up to 157.
she
But
did.
Evangelista has to go up too if she wants any chance of a medal.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to look over there to see if all the coaches. I don't see-
342.5 will not get Evangelista on the podium. On body weight, she would miss out. Ree has changed to 157. Evangelista has to change to 160 if she wants a medal.
Well, it looks like the bar's loaded.
Well, who have we got? No, she's dropped it. Evangelista has dropped it to 155. She has given up on an overall bronze.
Why?
She is looking for a deadlift medal.
I guess.
This
That's
would put
crazy
her. This would put
strategy.
her in silver medal for the deadlift. But she's given up on the podium. I can't believe that for the sake of 3 kilos. Put 5 more kilos on the bar. Try for the podium.
Sometimes it makes a difference. It depends on how strong they are at that lockout.
Was there 5 kilos more there? My answer is yes.
Yeah, there was
a possible bronze medal.
She's happy. She's happy with it.
She's happy, but she's thrown away a chance of a podium position at the World Championships.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Now we've got Ree. Ree did take the brave position.
Bars loaded, here comes Mina Filipinova.
Ree will get 345 kilos if she makes this lift. This will go ahead of
her total. I'm going to go over
Yeah,
there.
well, Connor had to change. Connor is going for the world title. She had to put that extra couple of kilos on the bar.
Go for the gold.
Bonica is going to leave us and go and cheer for her teammate. Oh, this is getting really exciting. I will take you through the last. This is Ree Kani, and she is lifting for bronze. She is lifting to push the Finnish lifter Rantala out of the medals. 157.5 on the bar. Just too much. And the Finn, Hanna Rantala, is the bronze medalist. Everything now rests on this lift. Vasquez has declared at 362.5. She thinks that's good enough. Heather Connor is going for a big world record, 178 kilos, and if she pulls this huge weight, and this is huge, this is well over 3.5 times body weight. If Heather Connor pulls this, she is the world champion, and the crowd is going wild over on platform 2. Connor comes to the stage. Oh, is this just too much? Is it too much of a jump? Bonita said deadlift is her specialism. If ever she needed a big pull, it was now. Oh, it's not moving. What a brave attempt. Well, she had to do it. She couldn't really do anything else. And let me summarize for you. In the deadlift, the winner is Connor with 165. Silver medal goes to Evangelista, 155. And the bronze to Vasquez with 152.5. And in the final standings, the bronze medal goes to Hanna Rantala from Finland, 343 kilos. The silver medal goes to Heather Connor, USA, 350 kilos. And your world champion from Puerto Rico, 362.5, Maria Vasquez. Well, Bonita, thoughts on that? What a splendid competition that was.
Yes, it was. It was pretty intense over there. Like she was getting all zoned in and everything. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like this session has been fun to watch. It's so close everywhere. All three.
I just wish we could have brought this session with all the Viva TV facilities. Even as it is, it's been a really smashing session.
Yes.
Hope you've really enjoyed it. Bonica Lowe, once again, thank you very, very much for sharing commentary.
Well, thank you for letting me be with you,
It's been a joy
Martin.
doing it with you. We're going to have to do this again.
Yes.
Another time, another place. Everyone in the media team wishes you every success in your own battle for the world title. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock we'll be covering it. But for now, from Platform 2, from the two of us, it is...
Toodles.
Toodles, folks.